Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Mckayla, and today's video is going to be a get ready with me Q&A video. So I'm going to do my makeup while answering your guys' questions on Twitter. I tweeted, ask me questions for a Q&A, make them juicy. And some of you guys asked some real gross naughty stuff. I won't be answering those ones. Just because they're too rated R, and one of my videos already got flagged, which is so stupid because it wasn't even there was nothing wrong with the video. It didn't, violate any guidelines, but then again, I guess it did because it got flagged. So we're just gonna start off, and I'm just going to prime my face. I'm not gonna say the products I'm using. I'll just list them down below so this video isn't too long. But yeah, so let me just get this on my face and then we'll start Q&A. Of course, now I can't find my brush and it's running down my face. Okay. How are you and Kalin's sex life since having Timmy? Honestly, we don't really have a sex life, mainly because of one reason, and somebody asked that question, which I'm going to answer. It's not because we don't love each other or anything like that, because we do love each other, and there's just some complications I had after birth, which makes it hard to be intimate. Basically, let me find that question and I'll answer it. Did you ever figure out why you were having pain down below, and if so, what was it, and is it gone and better now? So we eventually did figure out what the problem was. It's actually so crazy to me because I never thought, but obviously I'm not a doctor, so of course I never thought this is what I would be. But basically what it was there's a nerve down there that got wrapped around scar tissue. Well, the scar tissue wrapped around the nerve, so now that nerve is exposed and really sensitive, and it's actually pretty long, so it's not I can do it a certain way and it be comfortable. So basically the nerve is exposed and it's super painful. It fixes itself over time, but it hasn't yet. Still, it was really painful all the time. I don't feel it so much whenever I'm not having intercourse anymore. I used to feel it all the time, have severe pain there all the time, but now I don't have it all the time. I just have it during intercourse, and that has definitely affected our sex life a lot, and it has affected me, of course, just by having it. Not even looking at the sex part of it, it's just affected me negatively. Because it is a really painful thing. So that's what we did find out about it, and there are things we could try to quickly get rid of it, but it might not be effective, so I don't want to do it. Basically, he said that he could cut it off. So what they would do is they'd surgically remove it. It wouldn't be a big surgery or anything, but that's what they would do. They would just cut it off. I don't know if they would use a laser or not. I did do the Mona Lisa before and it helped. I don't know if it just came right back because it only helped for a little bit of time. But yeah, so basically that's what's wrong, and we did figure it out, and it is still very painful. When I get a camera, which one am I going to get? So if you didn't know, I use my iPhone to film videos, which I'm sure most of you do know, but if you're new, you might not know, unless you watched like my older videos where I did like bumps, like a bump update in the mirror. But basically, yeah, I need to get a camera, but the problem is they're super expensive, and now we're moved out, we're paying rent and everything, so it's kind of unrealistic right now. But I do eventually want to get a camera, and the camera I want to get is a Canon. I'm not sure of the exact name, but basically it's one that flips up. It's a vlog camera, because I do want to get a vlog camera. I don't want to have like a big one because I don't do many sit down videos. So yeah, I basically just want to get a vlogging camera, and then whenever I get that, I do want to get like a microphone thing that attaches to it, and I already have the like thing you hold while vlogging. But yeah, that's the type of camera I want to get, and I hope I can get it soon, but like I said, super expensive. And you know, I'm gonna have to save my money, but right now we are paying rent, and I only get paid once a month with YouTube, and you know, it varies every month. And Kalin, he is the only one who has like an actual job. So yeah. How is your relationship with your grandparents now? Are you happy they raised you? My relationship with my grandparents have always been really good. We've always been really close. I'm glad they raised me. I'm happy that, somebody raised me. But my mom also raised me alongside with them. She just didn't have custody of me, and she didn't for like, I don't even know, I was so young, but I don't have any resentment towards my mom because she, my father passed away, and I think that she did what was best for me and my brother. And, of course she was upset, and of course she didn't want to do it, but sometimes you have to do things that you don't want to do, and that was one of them for her. How's your relationship with Shelly? So, as you guys know, her and my mom had some, rough spots, and me and Shelly ended up having some rough spots one time when me and Kalin broke up. But basically, our relationship is good. We have a good relationship now, and we work through everything. We don't, fight or anything. Basically, just talk through it, and we're fine. We haven't fought at all. I just want to tell you guys, this stupid clock is so annoying. I swear it goes off every half an hour. I wanted to tell you guys, this ponytail obviously isn't my hair, it's fake. But it has saved me so many days. I am having a really bad hair day today, and anytime I'm having a bad hair day, I just put this ponytail on, and it's you can't even see my hair, so you don't even know I'm having a bad hair day. So oh, I love this thing. I'm so glad I bought it, and I bought it for prom, but I wear it obviously quite a bit. I wear it probably once a week, and basically I started wearing it in a high ponytail because I like high ponytails on me, but I decided that I like it better like this. I just think it looks more natural whenever it's not in a high pony. So that's how I've been wearing it recently. And if you are thinking about investing in one, you definitely should. They're awesome. And I just think that they're super easy. If you're having a bad hair day, you just put this on, and you could put you could even put a baseball hat on, a little cap, and you're ready to go. What's the worst online comment you've gotten? Now, I have gotten a lot of, obviously not nice comments. I have to say the worst comment I've gotten was whenever I posted my first video, and I'm pretty sure I deleted it. And basically it was somebody telling me that I should get an abortion and that I should kill myself, so on and so forth. I was basically just getting a lot of comments that were telling me to like get an abortion, and you know, I don't know how to raise a child and I won't be able to do it, and just like stuff like that, really mean, disgusting comments. And I didn't feed into them at the time because I was new to YouTube, and I knew that that I had a possibility of that happening, a really big possibility. So I let it go and I didn't comment back. So I just deleted the comments and went on with my day. And now looking back on it, people were really mean. I obviously still have people who are, you know, not nice to me on the internet, but it's something that comes along with doing YouTube. Here it is. What was Kalin's initial reaction to my pregnancy with Timmy? So, his initial reaction was, oh crap, what are we gonna tell, you know, our family? And then he was like supportive. He was like, you know, we'll do this together and we'll take care of it. Like, he was, whenever we found out I was pregnant, he was 18. So, you know, it wasn't like too bad for him. I was 16, he's 2 years older than me. He was more just really supportive. He was like, it's okay, we'll do this together. And we were together 3 years before I even found out I was pregnant. So it wasn't like, you know, we had just gotten together, can I rely on this guy to help me type of situation. It was more, you know, we did this, now we have to, you know, deal with it in the right way. Like, we need to get a job. And he had a job at the time, I believe. I'm pretty sure he did. So I wasn't too worried about him. I was more worried like about me, and we were more worried about like telling my grandpa, because, you know, my grandpa is very old-fashioned and he's very like strict. Like, we weren't even allowed up in my room without the door open. We weren't allowed in my room without like, it was just very strict. And he, that's what we were most scared about, was telling him. I was most scared about telling him because he's my papa and we're really close. And, you know, I didn't want to make him upset. So that's what I was scared about. But he was just scared because my papa's scary. He's a nice guy. He's not like mean or anything. He just, you know, demands a lot of respect. What age did you originally want to have kids? I wanted to have kids when I was married. So whenever that might have been, that's whenever I wanted to have kids. That was always my plan. I didn't even want to, you know, have sex until I was married, just because, you know, I wanted to wait. And then whenever I met Kalin, obviously that's not how things went. And I look crazy. Anyways, that's not how things went, obviously, because I had a baby at, you know, 17. But I would have liked to wait until I was married and had, you know, a really good job and I went through college. That would have been ideal, but, you know, it didn't happen. So if you could have waited, this smells so good, to have Timmy, would you? Now that I have him, I don't think I would wait, just because I know I can do it. And, you know, Timmy's my baby and I wouldn't like give that up for the world. So I wouldn't have waited, because then maybe I wouldn't have known Kalin, and then I wouldn't have had Timmy. But it would have been ideal to wait again till marriage, but I wouldn't do it over, is basically what I'm trying to say. How long did it take to push your son out? I pushed mine out in 7 minutes. That's impressive. It took me 37 minutes to push him out. I started at 11 o'clock exactly, and I got him out at 11:37. Which, let me tell you, pushing wasn't even like scary for me. I was just like, get this thing out of me. Like, I am ready to push. Like, and it didn't hurt. I had the epidural. Basically, it burned, is the best way I can describe it. Like, you can feel yourself ripping. And that's so, like, you know, not something you want to hear, but you can. You feel yourself rip, or at least I did. And, yeah, it burnt like a biatch. Burnt like a bitch. So it wasn't like traumatic or anything, but it definitely was not pleasant. When you look back on your life, what would make you think, what was I thinking? In junior high and in, it was junior high and like freshman year, I was an attention whore. So basically, I wanted all these friends, and I wanted to hang out with certain people, and I wanted to, like, you know, I wanted to be one of the it girls that all the teachers knew, everybody liked, everybody like raved over. And I don't know why, because that's stupid, but I grew out of that sophomore or junior year. But basically, yeah, I regret ever caring what other people thought of me, and I regret wanting to be one of those girls that everybody, you know, liked. It was just, you know, really stupid, because now that we're all graduated, it doesn't really matter who you were in high school, because now you're basically nothing and you're starting at the bottom again. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I look back and I'm like, why did I do those things? Like, why was I such an attention whore? Like, it's so embarrassing looking back on what I used to do and who I used to be. And I'm like, I'm so glad I changed. Like, I'm so glad that I just don't care anymore, and I could care less who wants to be my friend, because, you know, I have Timmy now, so now that's all I'm worried about. Like, I could care less if this person wanted to be my friend and this person didn't. So definitely just like caring what other people thought is like, what was I thinking? Why did I care so much? I wasted so much of my time. Is Timmy a mama's boy or a dad's boy? He's definitely a mama's boy. He, you know, always wants me 24/7. You know, he used to be a Papa's boy. Like, he would want Papa to hold him. He would want Papa to play with him. He, you know, it was Papa, Papa, Papa all the time. That's all he wanted. But now that he's older, it's mama, mama, mama. I want mama all the time. So, yeah, that's definitely one thing that I've noticed since he's been getting bigger. And I don't mind it. I just wish he would, like, cuddle me more and, like, hug me more, because he's in this thing where he doesn't want to cuddle anybody. He doesn't want hugs. He just wants to go, go, go. And I'm like, where did my snuggly little newborn go? So, yeah. That's what I would have to say. How much do you guys pay for rent? Is it affordable for people with part-time jobs? So, Kalin has a full-time job, and I do YouTube. Basically, it is affordable. We pay $625 a month. We don't pay water. The only thing we pay is electric. So our electric bill is around $40 or $50, and that's all we have to pay, so it is very affordable for us. Kalin makes quite a bit of money. He gets paid every week, and you know, we're very lucky that he was able to get that job, and we're very lucky that, you know, I have YouTube, so we have 2 ways of income. And although YouTube I don't get paid like a ton of money, I do get paid decent amounts, so I can get groceries and get things for Timmy that he needs while Kalin deals with like the bills and stuff. So that's how we do our thing, and what we do with the money is we basically just put it in we put it in an envelope until, you know, we have to pay, and then we know we have it and we know what we need and what, you know, all that stuff. We use the envelope method is what I'm trying to say in an easier way of saying it. What did you want to do when you got older before Timmy? What kind of job did you want to have? Do you still want to do that job, and how are you thinking you'll go about now that you're a teen mom? Basically, what I wanted to do before I had Timmy was I wanted to work at, I wanted to be a pediatric nurse. So I wanted to take care of children in the hospital, in the like pediatric unit, and that still would be, you know, I could still accomplish that being a teen mom, but I learned that you have to be a RN for a certain amount of time before you can work in the pediatric unit, and I didn't want to be an RN. I don't like that, so I just decided to do being a hairdresser, which is now what I want to be. I think that me running my own like business would be better for me personally. I think that that's what I need to be successful, because I'm more of a hands-on type of person. I'll be certified to do that in a year and a half, I think, maybe 2 years. Can't remember. So that is my makeup. Yeah, I got ready with you guys, or you got ready with me, whatever. This is more of like my everyday go-to look. And I answered your guys' questions on Twitter. So I'm thinking, before I go, I'm thinking about doing a schedule for YouTube. So I would upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, so 4 times a week. And I was wondering if you guys would be interested in that, since you never know when I'm going to be posting. I just kind of post whenever I have something to film. But maybe I could like come up with some things, which I'm sure I could now that it's summer. And I was wondering if you guys would rather have a schedule than a random uploading schedule, which isn't a schedule. It's just kind of like I'm randomly uploading whenever I have something to upload. So comment down below what you would rather have, is, you know, unknown time of uploading or schedule. I think the schedule would be better, so then I know when to post too, and then you guys can be expecting a video. And I probably wouldn't post it until the evening time, so like around 6 to 9, just because I would either film that day or edit that day. So just let me know what you guys would like, and I will do that for you. I did forget setting spray, so I'll do that real quick. And yeah, so that's all I have for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment what you would rather have below, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.